In Naruto, the Sharingan and Mangekyou Sharingan grant their users incredible powers. Each Mangekyou Sharingan has a unique ability. But do you remember how each Uchiha gained access to this dojutsu? In today's video, we will talk about how each Uchiha awakened their Sharingan and Mangekyou Sharingan. Some awakened it tragically and others in even worse ways, through events that marked their entire lives. Events you would do anything to avoid experiencing. Starting our list, we have the first to awaken the Sharingan in the Naruto universe, Hagoromo. As you know, he is the son of Kaguya Otsutsuki. She came to Earth thousands of years ago to cultivate the fruit of the divine tree, but ended up giving birth to two sons. Hagoromo inherited a great portion of Kaguya's powers, and his Sharingan is a variation of his mother's Rinna Sharingan. Hagoromo awakened his Sharingan shortly after Kaguya used the infinite Tsukuyomi on Earth to create an army of Zetsus. He tragically discovered that the woman he loved, Haori, had died after being caught by Kaguya's infinite Tsukuyomi. His Sharingan awakened after this emotional trauma, and it already appeared with 3 Tomoe. After that, Kaguya became increasingly insane and decided to reclaim the chakra of her 2 sons. Hagoromo had to fight his brother Hamura, who was under the control of their mother's dojutsu. To save him, Hagoromo had to strike him in the chest. This event caused Hagoromo to simultaneously awaken both the Mangekyou Sharingan and the Rinnegan. We know he had the Mangekyou Sharingan because Hagoromo's Susanoo, which is still the largest in size, was briefly shown. Indra Otsutsuki, Hagoromo's eldest son, inherited his father's chakra and visual powers. In addition to being a genius, he is also the creator of ninjutsu. Initially, he was a kind boy, but after being manipulated by Zetsu, he began to change. Indra awakened the Sharingan after saving his younger brother from a wild animal. From that moment, he began to become aggressive and violent. This was the beginning of the Uchiha clan's curse. Indra's peak of hatred occurred when Hagoromo chose Asura, his younger son, as his successor to lead Ninshu. Indra rebelled, fled with 2 close friends, and later cruelly killed them to awaken the Mangekyou Sharingan, as Black Zetsu had revealed the secret of awakening it. Armed with his new powers, he attacked using his perfect Susanoo and Amaterasu, but Asura, with Hagoromo's powers, was able to defeat Indra easily. Next on the list are Madara and Izuna Uchiha. They lived during the most turbulent period of the Naruto universe, known as the Warring States period, when there were many wars between the Uchiha and Senju clans. It was during this time that Madara and Hashirama became friends, but the rivalry between their families ended the friendship. The impact of losing Hashirama's friendship was so great that Madara awakened the Sharingan. Izuna also awakened the Sharingan during this time, due to the frequent wars and deaths of their family members. Years later, Madara and Hashirama took leadership of their clans, and the wars between the Uchiha and Senju intensified. Madara and his brother killed several friends to gain access to the Mangekyou Sharingan. During a battle with Tobirama, Izuna was severely injured and did not survive. Before dying, he gave his Mangekyou Sharingan to Madara, who evolved his dojutsu into the eternal Mangekyou Sharingan, awakening the perfect Susanoo. Fugaku was the leader of the Uchiha clan during the coup attempt in Konoha, and naturally he had powers worthy of his position. Information about him is scarce, but we know that Fugaku awakened the Mangekyou Sharingan during the Third Ninja War after witnessing the sacrifice of a close friend. Fugaku was not as strong as other Uchiha on this list, but he was skilled enough to fully control Kurama. Details about his Mangekyou Sharingan or how he awakened it have not been revealed. Obito Uchiha awakened his Sharingan during the Third Great Ninja War while trying to save Rin along with Kakashi. She had been kidnapped by Stone Village ninjas. The Sharingan awakened when Kakashi appeared to save him from a fatal attack, but Kakashi was injured in the process. Obito's Sharingan appeared with 2 Tomoe to save himself and Kakashi. Afterward, Obito and Kakashi made peace and even managed to save Rin, but Obito was presumed dead when a large boulder fell on him. He was later saved by the elderly Madara Uchiha. After this, Obito's body was healed with Hashirama's cells, and he spent several months recovering with Madara and the White Zetsus. However, Madara was manipulating the entire situation to force Obito into his infinite Tsukuyomi plan. The Mist Village ninjas were also being manipulated, along with Rin, who had become the Jinchuriki of the 3 Tails. Madara set it up for Obito to witness Rin's death, which caused him to awaken the Mangekyou. In a state of rage, Obito killed all the ninjas in the area. Kakashi also awakened the Mangekyou Sharingan at this moment, as he possessed one of Obito's eyes, but he fainted due to the power. With the Mangekyou Sharingan, Obito gained a space-time jutsu called Kamui, which allowed him to teleport people and objects to a dimension exclusive to his dojutsu. He could also become intangible thanks to Kamui, which greatly irritated others. On the other hand, Kakashi gained long-range Kamui, which allowed him to teleport distant people and objects to the Kamui dimension. Surprisingly, Kakashi also gained a Susanoo with Kamui's powers in the final battle against Kaguya Utsutsuki. Among all the Uchiha clan members, one stands out as the greatest genjutsu user in the clan's history, Shisui Uchiha. Shisui's Mangekyou Sharingan ability, Kotoamatsukami, is by far the most powerful genjutsu in history. In his time, he was recognized by Danzo as the strongest Uchiha, but unfortunately, little information is available about Shisui. We know he awakened the Sharingan as a child, and that even at a young age, his Sharingan already had 3 tomo. His Mangekyou Sharingan, as revealed in Itachi's light novel, awakened during the Third Great Ninja War, where Shisui witnessed a close friend die, unable to do anything to help. It's worth noting that Shisui also awakened his Mangekyou Sharingan at just 8 years old, making him the youngest Uchiha to ever achieve this dojutsu. Shisui's Mangekyou Sharingan abilities include Kotoamatsukami, which allows him to alter and create false memories. He also displayed an incomplete green Susanoo. One of Naruto's greatest prodigies, Itachi Uchiha, is one of the youngest Uchiha to awaken the Sharingan. This happened after Itachi's group was attacked by the masked ninja Obito, and Itachi witnessed the death of several people, including a teammate. Then, during Kurama's attack on Konoha, Itachi manifested the Sharingan for the first time. After that, Itachi fully mastered the Sharingan and became an Anbu squad leader at 13 years old, demonstrating his mastery of dojutsu. His Mangekyou Sharingan emerged during the confrontation between Shisui and Danzo, where Danzo used Izanagi to deceive Shisui and steal one of his eyes. This occurred during the Uchiha coup attempt. Shisui then gave his remaining Mangekyou Sharingan to Itachi and tragically took his own life, leaving a note to absolve Itachi of blame. Due to this intense emotional trauma, Itachi awakened his Mangekyou Sharingan. Using his left eye, Itachi gained the powerful Tsukuyomi, and with his right eye, the Amaterasu. His third Mangekyou ability was Susanoo, which, though incomplete, was extremely powerful as it possessed the Totsuka blade, capable of sealing anything, and the Yata mirror, which repelled any attack. Shortly after Itachi awakened his Mangekyou Sharingan, his younger brother Sasuke would awaken the Sharingan. Sasuke had always admired Itachi, but that changed when Itachi had to eliminate their entire clan with Obito on orders from Konoha. Sasuke tragically witnessed the death of his entire family at the hands of his beloved brother, causing Sasuke to awaken the Sharingan at the age of 7. Though he forgot about this event and only activated the dojutsu again years later during his battle against Haku. After this tragic event, Sasuke spent years seeking more power to kill Itachi, and eventually he succeeded. However, during the fight, Sasuke struggled due to Itachi's superiority, but Itachi died due to his severe illness. After the battle, Sasuke learned the truth about his brother, that Itachi loved him and had been trying to protect him all along. After this revelation from Obito, Sasuke awakened his Mangekyou Sharingan. Later, he gained Itachi's eyes, unlocking the eternal Mangekyou Sharingan. With the Mangekyou, Sasuke gained 2 abilities, Amaterasu and control over Amaterasu, along with a perfect Susanoo that wielded a bow and arrow and a sword. Now it's time to talk about a new Mangekyou Sharingan user, Sarada Uchiha. As Sasuke's daughter, Sarada has always shown herself to be a highly skilled kunoichi. While many believe Sarada awakened her Sharingan out of love before meeting her father, the truth is that she awakened her Sharingan when she was very young, due to the trauma of her father's absence, as he was never around. The anime briefly referenced this, so she didn't awaken her Sharingan from love, but from trauma. As for her Mangekyou Sharingan, she awakened it recently in chapter 80 of the manga, when Ada reversed Boruto's and Kawaki's lives. At this point in the story, Naruto was sealed in another dimension, and everyone was about to kill Boruto for allegedly assassinating Naruto. Even Sasuke believed this lie. Amid all these problems, Sarada awakened her Mangekyou Sharingan in a mix of sadness and despair. The powers Sarada will gain from this have not yet been revealed, but it is expected to be a very strong ability to stand against Ada, Daemon, and the Otsutsuki, who are major threats. Now, I want to hear from you. Which Mangekyou Sharingan do you think is the strongest? Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.